Hey everyone, my name is Mac, and welcome to my video. I want to start off by apologizing. This is another money video, but this one is the one you're going to want to watch. This is the one that is going to make you billions, not millions, not thousands, not hundred thousands, not just single dollars. This is going to make you billions. And you don't have to really worry about shooting planes, you don't have to worry about destroying competitors, that kind of stuff. This is all based off of Lester's missions. And I will tell you right now, if you haven't already done Lester's missions, you're in the clear. But if you have, it's as simple as just go play the storyline again on a new game save. I've started a completely new game save. I'll show you really quick. My other game save, I was pretty close. Like, I had a lot done on it. I was let me select the storage device. There we go. I had 81% of the game complete on my other save, and this one I have 59%, and I got through the storyline in less than 24 hours of gameplay. So, I mean, if you just do the storyline itself, to the point where you get the 30 million at the very end, and it will get you enough money to start off with the stocks, so that way Lester's missions bump you up crazy amounts of money. And when I say billions, I mean billions. Like, if I'm going to hold the down button, I have $1.6 billion. That is billion, okay? What I can do is, here, I'll just do this. I'll pull it up so you can actually see that it's not million or 100 million or anything. If I go to the internet and I go to money and services, I go to the LCN, at the top you see it says my cash, and it's 1,605 million. In other words, it's 1,605,000,000. That is a fuck ton of money. You guys just listen up for this, alright? What I'm going to do is, this is all based off a forum page that I saw. It was a really cool idea. I added a little bit to myself about how to do it, and I'm just going to be showing you guys how to do this. So if you have trouble following along, simply go to the forum page. I'll link it down below in the description, but I will also show it in parts of this video. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. So hey there, everybody. Just saying, we're going to start off with the simple fact. I'm going to give you guys this and the rules of the way to make this to work. Okay, there's certain things you have to do. Notes, I guess is the way to put it. So that way you will get this correct. You 5 billion. That's not guaranteed. You can get a little bit less, like 1.2 billion, or you could get a little bit more, like 1.7 billion, which is what I have on Michael. Note, this 1.6 billion that I have is on every account because I did it for all three accounts, or for all three characters when I did this. You do not want to do any of Lester's assassination missions after the first one until you finish the game and until you have the 30-something million from the final heist. Save his missions. You have to do the first mission, which puts Franklin in his brand new house up in the hills, but after that you do not want to do any more. The steps are very time sensitive, so if you have any trouble keeping up with them, just pause the game. You need to do it in between missions, okay? And you don't want to miss the investment window, otherwise, like it says, you will lose a lot of money. You need to be sure that you have multiple saves, and just make sure that you're saving before you make the investments, just to make sure, because the more you save, the more chance you have of making sure that if you mess up, you don't have to go back all the way back to the beginning. Yeah, so step one we're going to go through is Lester's assassination mission number 1, which is the hotel assassination. Technically it's number 2 because you do the first one to get Franklin into his new house, but we'll say for the sake of this, to make it easier, it's assassination mission number 1, hotel assassination. What you're going to do is, when you play the mission through, you can't progress through the rest of the story without having to do the first one. So like I said, that's the beta pharmaceuticals. So when that one comes up, for starters, you're going to want to put all of your money that you get into the beta pharmaceuticals, and then do hotel assassination on all 3 of your characters. If you want to, you can save right before you do the mission and load up the mission just to find out if that's the right one to place the money in. If you listen to the cutscene, he will actually tell you which ones you need to go into. Now, after that, you don't want to do any more Lester's missions, like I said. Step 3 will be to finish all the story missions besides Lester's assassination missions. And you'll know when you finish all the story missions because you will hit the credits, and the credits will roll through. Now, step 4, Lester's assassination mission number 2, which is the multi-target assassination. Before you accept the mission, you need to put all of the money you have with each character into the stock, which is labeled DEB, or Debonair. It is the competitor of Redwood cigarettes. It's under the LCN tab in the internet. If you don't know how to get to the internet, go to my other video. I will link that in the description as well. I'll show you how to work the stocks. Immediately after the mission is completed, the stock price will start to rise. It will take around 8 in-game hours, so about 10 minutes to reach its peak at 80%. So Debonair, when it hits 80%, for a return percentage on your My Portfolio, you could sell all your stocks with all of your characters. If you wait too long, the price will go back down, and you don't want to lose that amount of money. Now, the numbers that are shown, what I had is I had 31 million, and I made about 55 million in returns. So that immediately, that 80% immediately bumped me up to 58 million. Step 4.5, you want to invest in Redwood. Now, in order to do this, it's really important because this one will jump you up the huge amount that'll help you get into the billions. So be sure that if you do not get this part, you go and look at that link that I showed you guys. It's down in the description. Be sure you go and look at that because it explains it in depth what you need to do. After you hit that 80 with Debonair, you need to put all of your money into Redwood. At this point, Redwood should be down at about $6. If it's not, it should be pretty close. You want to put all of your money in that, all 58 million. If it's not letting you put all 58 million in there, press the negative sign once to put down one share. Sometimes it glitches and adds too many shares in, and it'll say that you're trying to add shares you don't, have the money for. Then what you want to do is with any of the characters, you want to go to sleep in one of their beds and pass 2 days. 2 days would take 8 times to sleep, so you just lay down in the bed, press B when it asks you to save, and then it'll stand you back up, and you do that again 7 more times. Every time you sleep, it puts you past 6 hours. So that'll put you 2 days ahead. Now, when you hit the 2 days ahead, 8 a.m. is when the stock trading starts. If you pull up your stocks after that sleeping for 48 hours, you should notice that Redwood has gone up 300%. 300% of 58 million comes out to 234 million. So you'll be making tons of money. 300%. Okay? So you need to be sure that you get this right. Like I said, make sure you are taking care of your saves. Save before you do this. Save. Make sure that you're saving every time so that you know that if you messed up, you can go back and you will never have to worry about losing all that amount of money. Now, once you've got that 234 million, this is where the big bucks start coming in. Step 5, which is his assassination mission number 3, the Vice assassination. Before starting the mission, you want to invest all of your money with each character into the FRT or Fruit stock market under BAWSAQ, BAWSAQ, and then you want to complete the mission. You will get about 50% return from the stock, at which point you'll sell on each of your characters. You should make roughly 120 million more than what you had. So you should end up around 353 million. After you've got that done, you want to go ahead and with step 6. Step 6 is Lesser's assassination mission number 4. That's the bus assassination. You're going to complete the mission as you normally would. In other words, you do not want to invest your stocks yet. You want to complete the mission. But the moment that you have completed the mission, you want to invest all of your money with each of your characters into VAPID, V-A-P, on the BAWSAQ or BAWSAQ stock market. Then you're going to do the same thing that you did with step 4.5, which was with the Redwood one where it brought it up 300%. You're going to sleep for 2 days or 8 times. And at the start of the second trading day, in other words, at the start of whenever you stand up from that 8th time, I would say even check it on the 7th time just to make sure. It will instantly be up 100%. Now, I don't know what I did at this point. It landed me at about, oh geez, let me think. It landed me at 147%. I don't know how it did, but it was at 147%. So I made a little bit extra on the side. But it should be at least 100% instantly, and it won't peak any further unless you do something glitchy, which might happen. So after that, once you hit that 100% or 100+%, you want to sell, and you'll move from about 353 million to 707 million. After that, step 7 is Lesser assassination mission number 7, and this is the final step. It's the construction assassination, which is where you go up on top of the construction site and you're going to assassinate the guy on top while he's in the helicopter. Be sure you're saving before you do this one, like I said. Before the mission starts, you want to invest all of your money with each character into the GCD, which is the Gold Coast stock market on the LCN. and then complete the mission. This will net you about 80%, if not more, of a return percentage from the stock itself, and that's when you want to sell on all 3 of your characters. Now, from that point, you should have moved from the million that you're at to 1.2 billion, or 1,282,000,000. Now, at this point, you've made about 1.2 billion, or if you've gotten lucky, you might have more or less. Like I said, I got lucky. I made quite a bit more. But anyways, guys, that is how you do it. If you missed any of that, just go back in the video, listen to it, listen to me very closely when I say it. I did this first try. It works so well for me, I am tempted to just delete my other save. Anyways, I'm going to give you guys condensed version. Step 1, before the second assassination mission, invest into Debonair, sell at 80% return. Step 2, invest in the Redwood under the LCN or LCN, and advance the game clock 2 days and sell when it's at 300% return. Step 3, before the third assassination mission, invest in fruit and sell it when it hits 50% return. Step 4, after the 4th assassination mission, invest in the VAP or Vapid Bossack, advance the in-game clock 2 days and sell it at 100% return. Step 5, before the 5th assassination, which is the construction assassination, invest into GCD or Gold Coast on the LCN and sell to 80% return. So you just want to make sure. You want to make sure that you get enough money from the heist. You want the money from the heist. That is what makes this worth it in the wild. I will maybe try this without doing the heist. In other words, I'll try it with the basic amount of money that you get before you do the big heist and see what happens. But I'm telling you, you want that 30 million. But anyways, guys, I'm also going to, on top of showing you guys this video, I'm going to link another video in the description. This is going to be a video about how to get any property for free on GTA 5. It's amazing. You can buy any of the properties for free, even the 150 million golf course for free. You can get it for free, completely for free. You just need the money to work up, and this will give you the money. So thanks guys for watching. I'm sorry this has been so long. If you have any questions or you need any help or have any issues, shoot it to me on a comment or in a private message and I will help you guys. Thank you, and I love you all. So long. That's cool.
You shall not pass my blue line. I'm
Back this way. Alright. Hey.
What are you